viewers. My name is Giovanni. I wanted to make a comment on this situation with the raping of children by the Catholic priests. First of all, it's disgusting that at this day and age, there's an institution that covers up for such hideous crimes. It's disgusting. First of all, this is what I don't understand. Why is it that we have not declared the Catholic Church classified them as a terrorist organization? You can laugh all you want, but think about it. I'm going to give you examples. The Inquisition. Inquisition was a genocide. They used to hang people. They used to torture them until they said, okay, I believe in your God. If you talked badly about the church, if you went against the teaching of the Catholic Church, they could charge you with heresy, and you could be burnt at the stake. Of course, if you were a noble, you could be stripped of your possessions. But if you're a poor person, they'll just burn you in the public view and make an example out of you. This is the most corrupt organization. They, as far as if the women, they went after the women, accusing them of witchcraft and all this stuff. The Crusades was another genocide. People keep complaining about the Muslims and the Muslims. Yes, the Muslims are just like Christians were 700 years ago. Muslims are doing now what Christians were doing 700 years ago. So they've both religions, from the kids of Abraham, have painted the earth with blood, you know. So, but the Catholic Church is I think personally, I think, is a terrorist organization. It should be classified as a terrorist organization after all the blood they have shed. Not only they did the Crusades, the Inquisition, they came to the Americas, and they supervised the plundering and the pillaging of all the riches and the gold and the silver of the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incans, the Taínos, the southern western, southwestern, eastern United States, because they were here before the English. You know, that's what people don't understand. That the Spanish and the Catholic Church were here before the English. That's why you have all the states that are called Florida. In Spanish, it means flowery. Colorado in Spanish means red. Nevada, that's snowy. You know, Nevada means snowy. You know, so you have all the states with Spanish names. And people, all this bullshit that, English only. Is like, you know, that's another subject that I would like to make another video on. But the Spanish were here with the Catholic Church and all their missions, and all they did was take the Indian land, and take the natives' land under the guise of Christianizing and educating the natives. And they took all their gold and the armies of the church, because churches had armies. They always had armies, and they've been spilling blood all over. The Catholic Church has always had a military power. So not only did they plunder and they supervised the rape and the genocide of the American Indians, they also, you know, supervised the slavery and all that stuff. You know, they destroyed. They basically, if you did not convert, you know, the people of a crown of Spain, when they came here, they were under the authority not only of the crown of Spain, but the authority of the Catholic Church. So that's why you see the sails of the ships, of the Spanish ships, of the galleons, with the cross, and the shape of their swords were a cross. You know, they were under the sanction of the Catholic Church. And basically, if you did not convert to them, they'll take your head off. That's what happened. You either convert or we'll decapitate you, because you were savages. Never mind that all the gold and the Vatican and all the other churches in the world, in Mexico, isn't that something that, they not only did they pillage, rape, and plunder everything and from Mexico, they put all that gold in their churches, took it from the people, took their gods away, and now you have to worship the God that I give you in front of all the gold that I stole from you, from the people that I killed. And people are still worshiping this crap. But now they also used to cut the balls off little boys, the castrati, because to keep their voices high pitched, so they could worship their God. Now. Oh, you have all this. Oh, they also helped the Nazis escape after the Second World War. The Opus Dei and all those other people helped them escape to South America and other places. They used through the fake documents manufactured by the Catholic Church. It's been documented, the whole 9 yards, through Switzerland and Italy, went through the Mediterranean, and then went to Argentina, Brazil, and all those places, Uruguay, and all those places. So now you have this systematic, and this is not new. This has been going on forever. This priest raping little boys, because there's a bunch of fucking sick fucks up there. That's another thing. You got to let this man marry, or take a wife or something, because I guess something breaks inside them when they haven't had sex in such a long time, or they're just depraved motherfuckers. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't understand that crap. But explain this to me. How is it that we send armies abroad and lose thousands of lives of young people fighting, yet we don't send one police officer to arrest one priest? No, it doesn't happen. There's no prosecution. They cover them up. The Pope, this scumbag, the third old scumbag, the last one retired because there was so much scandal they had to retire him and bring in a new PR spokesman, this Francis guy from Argentina. He's another scumbag. The United Nations just issued a horrible report uncovering that they've been asking the Holy See, the Vatican, and the Pope to turn in all those priests that have been accused to the police so they could be prosecuted. And the Pope has issued a vote of an order to keep silent. Okay, when it's just ludicrous. Why are these people not being arrested? If there was a company, first of all, why are we not at war with the Catholic Church? Why? And I tell you why. It's because votes. They're little vote machines. They're all vote machines, and people are so stupid they keep sending money to these people so they can keep, raping kids and covering them up and paying them and say, oh, they're getting paid. It's like, really? Would you let your son, I'm going to be graphic here, get fucked in the ass by a 50-year-old man, and then so that you can get some money? Then you're worse than him, and people make jokes about it. I don't see what the fuck is funny about it. That's disgusting. That's traumatic for a child. Maybe you should go get fucked and see, maybe we'll make jokes about you, So here's the fucked up part. We spent 20 years, chasing Roman Polanski around the world. And finally they caught up to him and they made this big deal out of it. But we have all these priests raping children for years, decades, raping children, not one of them prosecuted. We don't send the police after any of them, but we lock plenty of black and Puerto Rican and poor white people up for selling a bag of weed, Yeah, because that's a very dangerous crime, They're going to sit in front of the TV and laugh. We can't allow that, But if it's a priest fucking a kid, they'll get paid. I want you to think about it real hard. I think that the Catholic Church should be labeled a terrorist organization and treated as such. That's it.